A long time ago, there lived a young woman named Emily in the busy city of New York. She was kind, gentle, and full of dreams, but her life had slowly become dull and repetitive. Every day felt the same. She woke up early, went to work at a small accounting office, and came home feeling tired and empty. Deep inside, she knew something was missing. Her dream of becoming a writer, which once filled her heart with excitement, had slowly disappeared. She had let fear and comfort take control, convincing herself that a safe and ordinary life was better than chasing something uncertain. One rainy evening, Emily went to a quiet cafe near her apartment. She sat by the window, watching the rain fall, lost in her thoughts. The world outside looked gray and lifeless, just like how she felt inside. As she sipped her coffee, an old man sitting across the room noticed her sad expression. He had been visiting that cafe for years and had seen many faces, but something about Emily caught his attention. He walked over, smiled gently, and asked, "Child, why do your eyes look like they've forgotten how to dream?" His words surprised her. No one had ever asked her something so deep before. Emily gave a faint smile and admitted, "I just feel stuck. I'm living a life that doesn't feel like mine. I once wanted to be a writer, but now that dream feels so far away." Her voice trembled as she spoke, revealing the sadness she had kept hidden for so long. The old man listened quietly, his eyes kind and full of wisdom. Then he said something that Emily would never forget. "You remind me of many people I've met. They stay where they are because they believe they have no choice. But remember, you are not a tree. You have feet, not roots. If you don't like where you stand, move. The world is wide, and it waits for those brave enough to walk toward their dreams." Emily sat in silence, thinking about his words. They touched her heart deeply, as if they were meant for her alone. That night, she couldn't sleep. The old man's voice echoed in her mind again and again. "You are not a tree." For the first time in years, she felt a spark of hope, a small but powerful light inside her heart. Maybe it wasn't too late to start again. The next morning, Emily made the most important decision of her life. She quit her job, packed her bags, and moved to Los Angeles to chase her dream of becoming a writer. The road ahead was uncertain, and she knew it wouldn't be easy. But something inside her had changed. She now believed in herself. Emily's story teaches us something beautiful. We are not meant to stay stuck in places that don't make us happy. Life is full of choices, and change begins with one brave step. Sometimes, a few wise words are all it takes to remind us that we have the power to move and create the life we truly want. The journey that Emily chose was not an easy one. Once she moved to Los Angeles, she quickly realized that chasing a dream was much harder than she had imagined. There were nights when she stayed up late, staring at a blank page, wondering if she had made a mistake. There were days when she felt lost, broke, and scared. Sometimes giving up seemed like the easiest option. She missed the comfort of her old life, the steady job, the familiar city, and the safety of routine. But every time doubt tried to pull her down, she remembered the old man's words. "You are not a tree. You have feet, not roots." Those words gave her strength to keep going, no matter how hard things became. Emily began writing every day. Some days her words flowed like a river, and other days, they came slowly and painfully. Yet, with every sentence she wrote, she felt a little closer to herself. Writing became her way of healing, of rediscovering the dreams she had buried deep inside her heart. Each page became a small victory, a reminder that she was moving forward, step by step. Slowly, her stories started to come alive, stories of hope, courage, and people who dared to change their lives. Months passed, and her hard work began to show results. After countless rejections and revisions, a publishing company finally accepted her manuscript. Emily couldn't believe it. Her dream was coming true. The day her first novel was released was one of the most emotional moments of her life. One bright morning, she walked into a bookstore in Los Angeles and saw her book displayed on a shelf with her name written across the cover. For a few seconds, she stood there frozen, her heart full of disbelief and joy. As she held the book in her hands, tears filled her eyes. She smiled softly, realizing that all her struggles, sleepless nights, and sacrifices had been worth it. In that quiet moment, Emily thought of the old wise man from the cafe in New York. She silently thanked him for his words, which had changed her life forever. Without his advice, she might have never found the courage to follow her heart. His simple wisdom had reminded her, and now reminded others, that sometimes all it takes is one brave decision and a few wise words to completely change the direction of a life. Emily's journey teaches us an important truth. Life is wide and full of possibilities. We are not meant to remain stuck in one place out of fear or habit. The world is open, waiting for us to take the first step toward our dreams. When we finally decide to move forward, when we take that one small, courageous step, the universe begins to move with us. And just like Emily, we may discover that our true home is not a place, but the path we create while following our hearts. I hope this story touched your heart. Life is full of moments that teach, heal, and transform us, and sharing them keeps the light of inspiration alive. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need a little hope today, and subscribe for more heartwarming stories. Until we meet again, keep believing, keep smiling, and take care of your beautiful soul.